It's the 50th day of fast where roughly 50,000 people participated. I'm at the climate fast site in Ladakh in the Indian Himalayas. It's the 50th day of fast with salt and water where roughly 50,000 people participated. I just got back from a conference in Bangalore on environment and climate change. Let me bring you home the realities happening in high Himalayas so that you understand why we are having to do all this. Here's a picture I took from my flight while flying out towards Bangalore. You can see in this one frame roughly 10 glaciers. This is why the Hindu Kush Himalayas are called the third pole of the planet Earth. Roughly 50,000 glaciers and roughly 2 billion people, 1/4 of the planet's population, depend directly or indirectly for water on these Himalayas. And this is what is happening to these glaciers. This one is Drangdrung Glacier in Zanskar. It used to be a majestic towering glacier just 40 years ago that I remember. And today it's a shadow of itself. And now it's not melting silently. These melting glaciers cause a roaring stream at their snout, and often when conditions match, they cause flash floods. I remember in 2006 there was a big flash flood in a nearby village from my school, and together with my students we went to volunteer help for this village. While helping the people, I got curious and went and met an old man in his 80s and asked him, "Sir, how often does it happen? When was the last such fierce flood that you have seen?" And the old man said, "Son, I don't remember. I have never seen such a thing. I have only heard stories." That was 2006. And the next flash flood was 2010, when roughly 1,000 people were lost and a quarter of the Leh city was washed away. The next one was 2015, the next one was 2017, 2023. This is how frequent flash floods are becoming. And each of these floods are punctuated by a drought, because of which people are losing their lifeline and they will soon be climate refugees. So this is why we are seeking help from the governments and seeking help from you, the citizens. To the people of the world we appeal to simplify your lives, and to the governments, like Government of India in this case, we appeal to change policies and enact what is there in the Constitution, like 6th schedule, to safeguard these fragile mountains and the indigenous cultures that thrive here. During two major elections, 2019 parliamentary elections and 2020 Hill Council elections, Government of India made pledges in their manifestos to the people of Ladakh that they will safeguard these mountains and the cultures under 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution. However, in the subsequent years, they backtracked, dilly-dallied, and finally turned down completely that they will give us any safeguards. We suspect that they are under pressure from industrial and mining lobbies. So we have a responsibility to make noise that will be equal and opposite to the industrial lobbies, and therefore the government can take balanced decisions. And we seek your help in this. Please write to the President of India, the Prime Minister and the Home Minister to keep their pledges made to people in Ladakh.